So, Prez, I'm going to let you take over and introduce yourself, introduce this run.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. If you don't know me, I am Prez, also known or formerly known as the President Noir. I am a retro gaming and Magic the Gathering content creator, also a speedrunner. You may have also seen me run Super Metroid on GDQ, although I hesitate to say that in the presence of Ryan Ford. What an amazing run that was. Shout out to Ryan Ford. Today, though, I have decided to bring a new game to GDQ, something I have sped run once on stream before, which is Sworn. Sworn answers the question, what if action RPG, but in Camelot? As I play through the game, you will notice that there are a lot of similarities to another amazing game that you'll see later on tonight called Hades. However, this game does have a few things of its own going that makes it characteristically unique. One of which is that this is actually playable at co-op. So you and 3 other friends can actually get together and play this game if you didn't know that. So, if you like this type of game, but you wish that you could, delve and dungeon dive with your friends, consider it, get into that. I'm going to explain a few things before we hop into the run, right? So first of all, this is a non-seeded, non-deterministic run. I have no idea what's going to happen, what I'm going to run into. We have some primary strats that we're going to try to capitalize on to maximize our damage. But when it comes to RNG, RNG is RNG. So we're going to make the best of it. One of the tricks that you'll see me do, and I'll kind of demonstrate this very quickly. So when I do this move right here, it's a teleport, you'll see a 120 pop up over the dummy's head. There is a glitch that we're going to exploit where right before I do my teleport, I'm going to use my heavy attack. And when I do that, instead of hitting for 120, sorry, hold on one second. There we go. It hits for 240 instead. It doubles the amount of damage that we do with that teleport. And we're going to use that throughout the run to try to get some really magnificent damage in. Also, there are 2 particular phase. Normally, you probably used to the word God, but we're going to use phase in this game. And there's 2 particular phase that we're looking for, Babbed, or sometimes we call her Bad B, and Gog Magog. This game allows you to use potions to kind of choose what Fae you encounter if you get a banner. And so we're going to start by using the Essence of Shadow, which is going to guarantee that we get bad in the beginning. That is 1/2 of the equation. And then after that, we kind of got to hope. We kind of got to hope and pray that Gog shows up without too many dice rolls. That being stated, let's get into it. Mocha, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Oh, one more thing before I get into this run. You may have heard that there's a possibility that a no-handed run of Hades 2 is on the horizon, right? Just a few dollars away. I'm going to challenge chat to not allow me to kill more enemies that y'all donate toward that incentive, right? I can get about 200 before this run is over, and y'all have less than that. So y'all should be able to outpace me. So at the end of the run, we're going to count and see who did more, all right? And we're going to count it down on 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Good luck, Prez.
Thank you. So, very first thing we have to remember is to drink our potion, because if we don't get the Fae that we're looking for. So we go ahead and take care of that first. Do some quick damage, and here's our first banner. Now, this is the other god that I need. It's kind of funny that they would do that and make me choose between both right here, but I'm going to go ahead and get Bab because she's kind of the more important one. We're going to get Light Attack, and it does a skill called Backstab. Backstab is basically going to give us bonus damage when we are positioned in a particular spot, normally behind our enemy, but sometimes we'll be able to get backstabs even if we are at the side of our enemy. That just depends on whether or not we get the additional blessing for that. So right now we're just clearing out rooms like normal. No real big deal here. And a lot of the items that I get that are not these right here, Fae banners, are items that you would get throughout normal game progression to unlock other parts of the game. Obviously, we are on a fully unlocked file, so getting those items don't really mean much to me, but getting this Fae banner absolutely does.
Show me what you can do with a little...
Okay, so we do not have GOG. We do have some opportunities to reroll. I'm going to take one
for this insult.
2. Okay, so they're not giving me GOG. Okay, lovely. There we go. Whew. All right, so we are going to take the heavy attack. And what that's going to do is 2 things. One, it's going to give us a stagger. Stagger basically freezes your enemies in position, allows you to get free damage. But also, the combination of Babby and GOG is going to allow us to unlock a blessing called Bone Collector. And what Bone Collector says is for every one enemy you kill, you get 1% stronger, up to 100%. So basically, we can double our damage just by playing through the game normally. I'm going to slip into Sword in the Stone here because this is also going to have some blessings that we need that are kind of like agnostic of any fate that you choose. They kind of work no matter what character you choose or what kind of build you have going. And what we're looking for is sacrificial power. Perfect. So sacrificial power says for every 1 heart that I'm missing in my health, I also get 1% stronger as well. We're going to take some random blessings, get those upgraded, and keep going. And get some gold, because you know what? Now we don't have any money. But you know who shouldn't have? You know who should not be lacking money right now? Race Ford. Race Ford should be getting all the money and all the donations. And Mocha, if you have any to read out, now is probably a good time for that.
Oh, yes. And just before we get into this, Prez, you put out a challenge to not have chat, donate less than the number of enemies that you have defeated. I'm just going to throw this out there. We're about $215 away from hitting that 17,000 mark. So if we hit the 7,000 mark, you put all your donations towards that. No hands or hey, that's a 2-4 right there. So let's do that. And helping us get there right now, we have a $10 anonymous donation that goes back to our previous run, saying this one goes out to Ron for the incredible Super Metroid run. So, Prez, I know that you used to run Super Metroid, and I know we were talking about Ron's run and how amazing that is. So, hey, Prez, how much love do we have for this community, and how much love do we have for what we're doing here for Race Forward?
We have first of all, we have a lot of love for just the speedrunning community in general. We are always coming together to raise money for fantastic causes, and Race Forward is a particularly special cause because, as you've probably heard multiple times throughout the run, Race Forward is dedicated toward breaking down systemic racism and otherwise creating racial equity where those moments and those places don't exist, and just making sure that those situations where we are in need, they receive. And all of the funds and all of the support that y'all have had tonight, we greatly appreciate. Also, again, the speedrunning community in general is just amazing. I do have a special love for Super Metroid because that's technically the second game that I started speedrunning. Super Metroid is my second favorite game of all time, but it's the second game that I started speedrunning after Super Mario World. And that community is amazing, and they'll always have a special place in my heart. We're going to pivot real quick. Normally we go between these next rooms, but they just gave me a portal, and I'm going to go into this portal. It's kind of a side mission. It adds a little bit of time, but the beauty of this is that they're going to give me a boon that's going to up my damage tremendously. The boons that you get here in the Fey Realm usually have a downside, so it's like plus 40 damage, but you take more damage or something like that. Hopefully we get one that just says something like less movement speed, because that'll be less dangerous for us. We'll see what we get. All right, move faster, no, stronger, but you move slower, heavy attack. Okay, so both of these are good. I'm going to go with the Q spell being stronger. So now that double damage that I talked about at the beginning of the run becomes about 160% extra damage instead. And we'll move a little slower, but because we have the Spectre, and the Spectre kind of just teleports and warps all over the place anyway, speed isn't that big of a deal. We do want extra attack speed if we can get it, but right now we're fine. I didn't have any money to go to the shop, so instead we're just gonna hop over and get a Fey Heart. Now, I know I talked about having a boon that says the less health you have, the more damage you do, and that's correct. However, it's based on a percentage of your maximum health. So I can have a bigger pool, that is perfectly fine. I just can't have a max amount of health. And to that point, now that I'm reminding myself I need to take more damage so I can do more strength. Anyway, here's the first boss, Gawain. And we're going to see if we can get Gawain up out of here.
Ooh, doing that teleporting.
All right, I'm going to take a few hits here on purpose just to get a little stronger.
All right, hey, while you are decimating this boss, I just wanted to drop. You mind if I drop in and say something real quick?
Absolutely.
All right, so you know we have the Twitch charity tool that we are using. I just want to say thank you, everyone, because we have just passed 1,000 raised through that Twitch charity tool. And if you continue to use that Twitch charity tool and you want to contribute to, say, J-Rock's No Hand Run later on for Hades 2, you have to use that Twitch extension after you make the donation. You have 15 minutes after you make that donation to put that donation towards any incentive that we have. Also, we have just realized that there's another bid war out. So I just announced before the run that this is the RNG Underworld block. So we want to know, what is your favorite block? What's the best block on the schedule? Right now we have RNG block, we have Silly block earlier today, we have the Sonic Sunday coming up. So chat, what is your favorite block? What is it? Is it Silly block? Is it RNG? Is it RPGs? What is it? Also, update on that no hands run. We're less than $100 left before we get to no hands. So, Prez, how many enemies have you taken out so far?
We can speculate. I'll say it. I'm about 50. I hadn't checked the actual screen just yet, but we probably killed about a good 50. If I get that bone collector boon, though, it's gonna raise. It's gonna raise. And so, chat, again, my challenge remains up to you. Do not let me outpace you. Also, not just for the no-handed run, like absolutely yes for that, but also shout out to the fact that we are pretty close to 17K. And I would absolutely be honored if we could smack 17K in the face and go right on past that during my run. So if y'all want to help me out and have something I can swell my chest about, let's go ahead and hit that 17K for Race Forward. Again, it's a fantastic cause, absolutely deserved. And we appreciate all the support here. A couple of things that happened while we were talking. So first of all, we got a blessing called Dying Spark. So now not only do I have sacrificial power, but I also have a boon that says if I have 35% or less of my health, I also get a bonus damage. So we're just really piling it up as much as we can so that those bosses get melted as quickly as possible. Grabbing some more here. Now, they are not giving me a lot of shops or places to get additional boons from, so we're kind of slow a little bit on the damage build, but that is okay. I'm not in a panic mode in this current point. These two, see if we can pack them up quick.
You say you're slow getting your damage build, but we're not slow in trying to get that no hands run. We're already less than $40 away from that no hands run.
Ooh, less than 40. Let's go. Let's go. See, chat, I believe in you. I believe in you. But that just means I need to speed up because y'all are going a little fast. All right, let's see. Hemorrhaging, yes. So we'll get grievous wounds. So now, after doing backstabs for a certain period of time, we're going to try to get some bleed procs. And like a lot of RPGs, when you get a bleed proc on this game, it does a sizable chunk of damage to your opponent. So we try to get those to just speed those boss fights up even faster. Don't even give them an opportunity really to create a problem. Also, if I could ask one more thing in chat. So the door that I just chose has a horn. The horn of strength allows us to take the blessings that we already have to get stronger. If y'all see me go through a horn door, if I say that's another horn door, I'd love to see some GDQ honks in chat. I know we have a honk emote, and it would just really be funny to me if every time we got a horn door, I saw the GDQ honk emote. That would be lovely. All right, let's clear y'all out. these first two areas not too problematic as far as bosses are concerned, or excuse me, as far as enemies are concerned. However, once we get to the third area, I am 2 coins short from getting that Fadal, which would have been an extra Death Defy, essentially. That is okay. That is okay. We're rolling right now. We hadn't lost anything, so we are good to go.
All right, and just coming in, we do have some more donations coming in. We have a $25 donation from Actual Storm towards racial justice. We also have a $25 anonymous donation from Prez that says, "If Prez calls, I will answer." So we have donations coming in, showing you love, and oh my goodness, let me just say that we have just blown this Hades 2 run, no hands run out the work house. We have met that incentive.
Let's go.
Along with that, we are now at $17,109. So let's keep this going.
That is awesome. Thank y'all so much for making that happen, and keep it going. Keep it pushing. Again, we have so many more incentives, so many more things that are in the works, and there's so many more runs that I am excited to see. Thank y'all for making something really amazing happen. And I know y'all are going to enjoy it. Let's get ready to fight the second boss, which is Percival. Percival can be problematic from time to time, but let's see if we can make quick work here.
Just throwing that out there. You know what else we can make quick work of?
What's that?
Getting less than $3,000 to that $20,000 milestone for Race Forward. So let's get there tonight. Let's get there even before the Hades 2 run, so we can know that we're going up to the surface and doing that.
Heck yeah. If you've never seen Hades 2 ran before, just know not only are you going to see an amazing game, but also being able to see it done with no hands. Shout out to J-Rock. Truly, truly talented gamer, talented individual, just a good person. And I am happy to be kind of the front load for this Underworld block. Also, shout out to Karushi, who's going to be doing Castlevania after this, another one of my favorite games. And yeah, this is a really cool night. So we are on to the third level. Now, in this area, the enemies actually pose a little bit more of a threat than the bosses themselves. They have like a bunch of attacks that will either like rapidly hit you, or they'll hit you from like across the room. So you kind of got to be a little careful here. All right, hopefully we get something like, let's see. I'll take Berserker here. So our heavy attack is a little stronger. It's not really what I wanted, but I am lacking any additional die to roll. All right, I'm gonna do something that's kind of frowned upon for the speed run side of things. So if you're a speed runner of this game, look away. I'm gonna take an event room, which does add about 45 seconds normally to the run, but I'm doing so just to get this Fade banner, just to kind of guarantee that we get this take a minute. Okay, if you have more donations, feel free to read them at this time.
I do, and I just want to say that there are people who are chat has met your challenge to say about outpacing these enemies. I have a $25 donation from Carl's Cats that says 25 enemies outpaced. And I also have a $50 donation from Joey Mack that says, thanks to all of you for speedrunning towards racial justice. And that is exactly what we are doing here at Back to Black, raising money for Race for towards racial justice. So let's keep those coming in.
Absolutely. Let's take, I guess I'll take the boom here. I'd hoped to come in here to buy another Horn of Strength, but they decided not to provide that to me. That's fine. That is okay. We're not really hurting for damage too much. I think things that I'll probably aim for now, GOG has some benefits that allow us to get like damage shields. So if we go into a room and we manage to get hit, we can take one hit without taking any additional damage. And that's more marathon safety than anything. Like we're mostly rolling, and as long as I can continue to upgrade ourselves, especially as we get to the final stage, we'll have multiple chances to do that. Then we should be fine on getting this clear. These guys kind of annoy me a little bit, but go ahead and clear you out. Good. All right, let's see. Let's get the burning flourish going. So Ignite is going to allow us to just get some additional damage. It's not the spell that I would have wanted to pick up, but it is the one that they gave me. And so, you know, like I said at the beginning of the run, sometimes you just have to work with what you're given. There we go. Cleared the mid boss out. Did not lose a life, as much as I could have asked for there. All right, so we got a few more runes before we get to Lady Bedivere, and then we will be on our way to the round table. This game does go fast, so again, y'all make sure that y'all continue to get those donations in. I don't know if anybody's been taking count, but I feel like I might be heading around like that 125, 150 enemies killed right now. I don't know. Y'all got to pick up the pace a little bit.
Hey, in addition to pick up the pace, I just want to say that we are 2,000. We're just over under $2,771 to that 2,000 mark. Helping us get there. It's a $20 donation from Maverick 29 towards supporting POC community. So, Prez, keep knocking this out.
Absolutely. Listen, again, it is an honor. I'm so happy to be able to be here again. Shout out to GDQ for allowing me to have been on stages for them for so many times. It was an honor to do it for GDQX last year at TwitchCon, to do it for all of the Black events that we ran last year, and to be able to start the year off once again supporting fantastic causes for racial injustice, and make sure that people who are me and who look like me have a fair shake of this world. I'm always here for that. So thank y'all for giving me this opportunity. Let's see. Door. All right, so not really a choice for us here. We just keep moving. Still really wish that I had a little more opportunities for Horn of Strength. So we might be at like level 3 at our main slice, but that just means I got to play the game a little more safely is all. I can't go like Wolverine, just straight Berserker Barrage. That is okay. But again, if you're watching this game and you're like, yo, this looks really cool, it's like something I could do, I agree 100%. I think this is an accessible speed run, especially if you are fans of games like this, i.e. Hades. You might find this very, very fun. And again, also you can play with your friends. So if you needed another reason to check this out, that is one. All right.
Multiplayer Hades. I love that. I love that. And just throwing this out there, I know we talked about the bid war. Don't forget that the winner of that bid war, whichever block that is, gets art into that Yeti digital art bundle. So if you want to see Silly Block, who is currently in the lead right now, get that art, go for that art bundle. Put your donations towards that and help us get that 20,000 mark.
And as you were spurring the people on, Lady Bedivere spent her final breath. And now we are on to the table of the round. This is the next to the last section in the game. This section, however, can get a little nasty. It can definitely get a little nasty, as you can see once we arrive. There's going to be there's going to be like a wave of enemies that we have to fight. They are all brutal. But as long as we kind of keep our distance from the sides of the arena, we should be okay. Between each wave, we will get an additional bonus, which could be anything like a Fey banner. It could be, oh, by the way, everybody say hi to King Arthur. Everybody say bye to King Arthur. We'll see him in a few minutes. But between each wave of enemies, we are going to have the opportunity to get a bonus, something like another Fey banner or another Horn of Strength, or anything that can continue to get our run in a better spot. Here's a Fey banner.
You failed.
You mentioned Horn. Just want to throw out that we have a $25 donation from Anonymous that says honk and lots of less than 3 for y'all.
All right, we'll go with Stagger here. Don't want gold. Let's get another horn. We have another Horn of Strength. Y'all know what time it is. So you'll notice that there's enemies on the side that I do not fight. I cannot hurt them. And if I can lure the enemies over to the side, they'll actually kill them for me. It's kind of like a fight pit. You're not allowed to be outside of the center of the arena, whether you're a part of the crew or not.
And while you're in this fight pit, I just want to say that we are racing towards $17,500 right now, and we are, which is racing more towards that 20,000 mark. So let's keep that going.
Oh, that's not what I tried to pick, but that is okay. You know what? Out of safety, I guess that's not terrible. I'll go ahead and take some extra health now.
Will you bleed, Abomination? Or will you crumble?
Okay, so we cleared the table. We did lose one Death Defy. It's not the end of the world. I am going to have the opportunity to get some additional heals here before the Arthur fight, which we are definitely going to take. And then I can shop once. Let's see. Let's go with... I guess we'll take that. The opportunity for me not to dash around in the current state is not ideal, but we'll see what happens. All right, chat, I need your energy. Put good energy up in the chat for me right now. This is the final boss. We are not ideal as far as damage is concerned. I'm going to do my best to avoid all of Arthur's attacks. Here is the corrupted Holy Grail that Arthur has partaken and has caused him to corrupt the entire kingdom of Camelot. And we want to see if we can knock Arthur down and get this cup up out of here.
All right, good luck with Arthur.
Thank you.
All right, and just I mentioned that we have raised over $1,000. I mentioned that we have raised over $1,000 with the Twitch charity tool. I just want to send a special thank you to Bingle, Lennis, Adam, Ben Vadik, and Maverick for getting us over that $1,000 mark with that Twitch charity tool.
All right, there's phase 1. Phase 2 is on the way.
Go get them, Prez. So Prez, just curious. Oh no.
So close, so close. We had one hit to stun, and then we would have gotten the kill. Unfortunate.
Oh.
Unfortunate. That unfortunately is going to be time right there. GG's.
That was GG's for that. Hey, how many enemies did you take out? Just curious.
Let's count because again, the point was raising funds, and we want to make sure that we account. So I killed a total of 208 enemies. So at least if we got $208, then I feel like I did my job. Unfortunately, we weren't able to complete the entire run, but thank you so much for having me on stage. I appreciate it. Again, go and give this game a try. It is a fantastic journey. as you unlock all the other characters that you can play. And I although we did not complete it, I still feel good. I still feel good about the run, especially given that RNG kind of played me a little bit, kind of prevented me from getting the amount of strength that I would need to fully run the game. But all the same, we did what we could.
Prez, I will say, just someone who's familiar with just the genre of this, just watching you play this, it was amazing. Do you have any shout outs, anything that you wanted to do before we get out of here?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Umbrin and Lux and Phoenix, who actually helped me learn the speed run. Umbrin being the world record holder for Sworn, any percent. We did a showcase for the developers of the game last year, which was pretty dope. And we had some practice sessions with Umbrin to help me understand like the mechanics and how this game actually works. Shout out to General Andrews as well for having me be a part of that run as well. And shout out to Backland Fash. Again, this was me choosing a new game, and I am happy that I was able to showcase it. If I get back on stage, we have to get the clear. We have to get the clear. We have to fully commit and get this game completely done. But again, we were mere seconds away from doing that. So see if you can outbeat me. See if you can outpace me. Go ahead and again, try this game out. I feel like more people should get a hold of it. And as far as myself, you can catch me on stream on Mondays. We play Magic the Gathering. We play Commander. On Wednesdays, you'll see me doing some retro games. And I have a annual marathon that I do on my channel called Valentine's Day, where I'll be playing 28 hours straight of Cult of the Lamb, which is going to be very interesting. So if you enjoy that game, or if you want to see a marathon of that rolled out, catch me on February the 13th. Other than that, I am looking forward to the rest of the runs. Looking forward to Karushi knocking it out of the park with Castlevania. And again, thank you all so much for donating and getting that no-handed run going for J-Rock the God, which I will be joining Thormangander to commentate on for Hades 2. So this is not the last you'll hear from me, and I'll be seeing y'all soon.
All right, again, GG, thank you for that run, Prez. And just want to shout out everyone who has helped us raise the $17,478 so far. We are racing. We're heading towards that 20,000 mark. So let's get there before, let's get there tonight. Let's get there before J-Rock's run of Hades 2. So that way we can unlock more Hades 2 and get to the surface. So as we're getting ready for our next run, we have Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, the built-in STS randomizer with Karushi Drive. But before that, I want to see more prizes. So let's see what Bobby has that you can get whenever you donate towards Race 4. So Bobby, what you got?